playPayton makes choking gesture in fourth quarter. 0-18 Saints head coach Sean Payton addresses the choke sign he made in the game against the Falcons, which apparently is in reference to Atlanta's Super Bowl loss. 0-18-6:53 p.m. The NFL is reviewing the behavior toward the officiating crew Thursday night by New Orleans Saints coach Sean Payton, who remained steadfast in his criticism Friday. Payton said he has not talked to anyone from the league yet, but he was still fuming Friday afternoon over what he called extremely poor officiating and said the inconsistency and confidence level in officials needs to be improved from the top of the league office. It's frustrating when you have a game, instead of it being decided on the field like it's supposed to, you have a crew make so many mistakes in one event, Payton said about the Saints' 2017 loss to the Atlanta Falcons. Saints quarterback Drew Brees is the latest in a string of players critical of Thursday games, citing the lack of recovery time and pointing to the 6 injuries suffered by the team in their loss to the Falcons. Running back Devonta Freeman said he wouldn't let Saints coach Sean Payton's choke gesture, apparently in reference to the Falcons' Super Bowl loss last season, affect his play or get into his head. New Orleans Saints defensive tackle David Perry has been suspended 4 games by the NFL, with the punishment apparently stemming from a February arrest when he was a member of the Indianapolis Colts. An NFL review is standard practice whenever a penalty is issued for unsportsmanlike conduct toward officials. The league can issue fines and even suspensions, if it chooses. Referee Clete Blakeman's crew penalized Payton for running onto the field toward field judge Joe LaRue with 1 minute, 5 seconds remaining in the game. Payton said he was trying to call a timeout and then LaRue asked me again. Payton added, "I said, I've already called the timeout. I probably said it with a little more oomph or vigor than I was supposed to, but I had enough. I gotta be smarter than that." The Falcons had been facing third down, but Payton's penalty gave Atlanta a first down and essentially ended the game. Of the Falcons' 26 first downs Thursday night, 11 came by penalty. "I thought the officiating was extremely poor. Inconsistent would be a great way to put it," Payton said Friday. "I thought that had a lot to do with the way this game ended. If two teams are out there fighting hard, but the calls, as I went through every one of them and the ones that weren't called, too many inconsistencies. I think it's been a problem all year. And it's something that's gonna have to be addressed from a leadership standpoint at the top in our league office." When asked how the Saints could address the issue with the league, Payton said the team's hands were tied. "Nothing we do. We just call in, and it's wasted energy," Payton said. "And it's something that's come up with other teams earlier in the year, even some of the replay. It's just a confidence level that has to be improved." The NFL's review of Payton's behavior comes as it has faced some pressure from the NFL Referees Association to deter both unsportsmanlike conduct and physical contact against officials. On 2 occasions in the past 2 weeks, players have knocked officials to the ground. In Week 12, side judge Laird Hayes suffered bruised ribs while trying to break up a fight between the Denver Broncos and Oakland Raiders. In Week 13, Cleveland Browns right tackle Sean Coleman shoved umpire Jeff Rice in the back while running after a loose ball. ESPN's Mike Triplett contributed to this report.